What is up, everybody? It's Verse here today, and we have to talk about this review from Kind of Funny member about the PlayStation VR 2, and how he says he doesn't really like it too much. And when he posted this on Twitter, the Sony fanboy horde were enraged. How dare you not like anything from Sony? This is pretty comical how mad these people got because he said VR wasn't, he wasn't, I'm gonna just read his opinion because he wasn't really feeling like that. So he says PlayStation VR 2 is a mixed bag. In most ways, it's a step forward from PlayStation VR, but it's still hard to recommend when cheaper and more comfortable VR options are available. And man, Horizon isn't a system seller here, provided by PlayStation. So PlayStation sent him a copy. He gave us honest opinions about it, and the Sony fanboys are not too happy about this. So much so that this dude had to shut off the comment section. So only people you follow can actually reply to it because it was getting out of hand in the comment section. It's just like these guys are super butthurt. Whenever somebody doesn't like something and these guys like, they just have a feeding frenzy. Just start losing it. I don't know these guys. But let's see some of these comments. But it's still hard to recommend when cheaper and more comfortable VR options are available. You sure about that? And he says yes. He's obviously comparing the PSVR compared to like the other PC type of VR headsets he's experienced probably. So I don't see what's so hard to get about that really. Like if he's comparing PSVR to other PC headsets, it's like, okay. I'm sorry, but this is like saying it's hard to recommend Galaxy S23 Ultra because there's $100 prepaid phones, especially for a group that didn't have to pay for those review headsets. I don't know. This guy with the Sony, the Kratos Sackboy avatar is super butthurt. It's like, it ain't that deep. You don't like it too much. It's like, get over it. It's like, get over it. People got different opinions. But maybe this is what happens when Sony leaves their fan base or any major first party content this year. It's like the major first party content they got is this VR now, this VR headset. And then you gotta wait a long time till Spider-Man 2 drops, but without that, it's like pretty much a desert for first party content on PlayStation right now. So maybe this is why these guys are just butthurt about this, because all they have is the VR to hype up. They ain't hyping up anything from PlayStation for a long time until Spider-Man releases, so maybe that's why they're super butthurt about this guy's review. You just see like just reading, just I can't even read. There's just so many butthurt comments. I was like, "You are good at your job." Is that sarcasm? What is he saying? He's really good at his job. I can't really tell for that comment. I think it's sarcasm. That's a real bummer. The $600 price point for niche part of gaming makes it really hard to justify his price. Okay, so he's like a sensible one who actually understands that this guy gave his opinion about the headset. And this dude gets this stuff sent for free. I think I saw one comment where somebody wanted this dude blacklisted from Sony. I can't wait to see that comment again. Just say y'all aren't into VR. Oh man. You have not played GT7 or Resident Evil 8 yet. Should have reviewed the hardware separate to the software when you have played all the big launch games. Okay. Bros in the comments are really sensitive about the $550 plastic toy add-on. Yeah, they're really butthurt about this add-on not being praised by everybody. They don't understand that this is already a niche product to begin with, but I guess they just real butthurt that you don't like it as much as they do. Which I'm pretty sure they haven't even tried it out yet. So I don't know. Most of these people complain about this guy's review. This is a terrible take. Yes, there are cheaper options at the VR, namely Quest, but not at the price to performance level. At $550, PSVR 2 is an absolute cheapest way for the top end VR. That could be true. This could be the best value for VR, but the vast majority of people on PlayStation aren't going to buy this thing. Like, it's just dumb to even... I wouldn't say it's dumb, but the vast majority of the console market base isn't going to buy a $550 attachment piece. It's just not going to happen. How is that a mixed bag? The screen is amazing. They have improved the whole system all the way around, and PS5 is more than powerful enough to handle VR. The software will come, but that doesn't make it a mixed bag. Seriously, are you just taking the piss? Everyone is commenting how PSVR2 is the most comfortable headset they tried. Mixed bag, haha. So because everybody else agrees, so because everybody else says that this system is amazing, there can't be anybody who just disagrees with them, right? There just can't be anybody who disagrees with the narrative. Dude, just leave the reviews to the pros. This is where Sony has to step in and say, no more free stuff for you guys. There we go. This is the guy that wants them blacklisted because he doesn't like the VR2 as much as other people do, which is insane. You give one slightly negative or mixed opinion about a product that Sony releases, get on blacklisted, guys. They shouldn't get any more free products. It's just fascinating. I think the PSVR2 will live or die in the library. The racing crowd will want one for GT7, but that's not enough to sway a larger mass. Okay. The replies when it comes to VR are a cesspool, man. Homie just said it's hard to recommend. Don't take it personal. It's definitely a cesspool. Like, look how much butthurtness is in this comment section. Even the comments I didn't read, it's just a lot of butthurtness. Like, geez, how dare somebody say they don't want to play? They don't regularly recommend it. Like, geez. Sure, there's cheaper options out there rendering such beautiful Vaseline textures. What? Vaseline textures? What type of comment is that? What's going on with this guy? What type of comment is that? Crap. What a pathetic review. Jeez. I thought this was a bad take too. People, you do not understand that you lose stuff if it's completely untethered with something Sony is not going to do. We will get there, yes, but tech isn't there yet. Be realistic, guys. Kind of Funny is funded by Microsoft. You know these guys have motives. Is that even true? I don't know if that's even true. Like, what? Didn't they have isn't Greg Miller a huge Sony fan? But I don't know if it's even true with what this guy's stating, but you know, that's interesting. They are so buttered about this guy's take. Like, geez. Bad take overall. The cynic in me thinks that Meta influenced the outcome of his review. So is Meta paying these guys too? Jeez. So now we hear that they're funded by Microsoft. Apparently Meta is influencing these guys. How all this came from this guy saying he don't like the PSVR2 headset that much, but jeez. They are fanboys who are not going to buy this crap. Most likely, these guys capping for this product, probably most likely not even going to buy it to begin with. Like, that's like the obvious thing that this guy's pointing out. Most of these guys aren't even going to buy the thing to begin with. I think this is mostly going to be bought by the hype beast who just buys everything technology-wise or everything that is new. Or people who are just like the diehard Sony fanboys. I don't think the average person is going to buy this thing at all. This dude is just clueless. I mean, he did try it out. Yeah, for his inexperience with it, so. Clown brain? Okay. Does that mean clown and little brain is what he's trying to say? Jeez. He got the PS5. He got the PS5 controller on his lap as his avatar. You know this dude is a huge fanboy. Jeez. People are being just way too harsh on his opinion. If you don't like his opinion, move on, which is the reasonable thing to do. It's like, geez. It's like somebody doesn't like the VR. You should just move on if you don't like his opinion. He's getting flamed in the mentions by the VR nerds. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I feel bad for the reviewer. They can't even share their honest opinion without being attacked by fanboys, which is kind of sad. Like, you just want to give your opinion saying, hey, I played this thing. I don't really like it too much. Then you get attacked by the whole zombie horde of Sony fanboys. Just ridiculous. This is what happens when you have a Fortnite stand reviewing VR. They are attacking this man for his review, which is why so much reviewers/game sites always get preferential coverage of Sony even when they don't want to not be harassed. God forbid he recommends a headset that doesn't cost $1,000 entry price. Trash ass review from a trash ass lazy reviewer. Jeez, why is this dude so mad? Bro, they are seriously mad in this comment section. Jeez. Don't make tweets like this, then mute the conversation. Oh, this guy got something to say without listing what others' recommendations. You've grabbed the other VR headsets. Jeez. The eldest man has taken the shit of the comments off, but the ones that made it, oof. Okay. Who sent this? Sony. Who sent this Nintendo furry in advanced VR? What? That's an interesting insult. A Nintendo furry. What? Bro, these insults and these comments is getting weird. Like, what is going on here? These people are experts in mobile games like Zelda and Mario. Please, Sony, there are many VR enthusiasts on YouTube. Pick one of them for God's sake. What? This guy's a furry now? Okay, I didn't know this about this guy, but apparently he's a furry, a Nintendo furry at that. What are these comments? What are these comments boiling down to? Like, jeez. The comments in this is just wild. So many fanboys need to touch grass. They really do. Like, jeez, get a life. This dude say you don't like it too much, and these dudes are losing their minds. Hate how these reviewers are hell-bent over the price of PSVR2. They're a cheaper alternative, sure, but the way less quality and specs. You can buy a 70-inch 4K TV dirt cheap, but you don't expect a high-quality picture. Okay. My review of this review. You know when somebody says that, they're super butthurt. Despite his namesake, like, how you gonna review somebody else's review? Like, you gotta be super butthurt at that point, but... He says, despite his namesake, this review is anything but a blessing 3.5 out of 10. Oh, that was super corny. Sounds like BS to me. So this dude just trying to say, hey, sounds like some BS. What are you talking about? Even though you played the VR headset and I didn't play it, this sounds like some BS. What? Man, how dare you share your opinion about a product online? How dare you do that? That's not favorable. Like, jeez. Some reviewers have made some fair points. This is one of the worst takes I've seen yet. Well, there you go. As you see what happens when you don't leave such a favorable review on Sony products. You get a whole bunch of people super butthurt about it, apparently. Which he didn't even say was terrible. He didn't even say it was like terrible. He just says, I just don't recommend it. I don't see it being a system seller. It's okay. It's average. But... no, that's just not enough. It has to be an A+, 100%, or it's like, what are you doing? Blacklist them. Sony blacklist them now. But this is just ridiculous. It's like, this is overblown. People are exaggerating. People who probably haven't even played the VR2 system yet. Some of these people probably aren't even going to buy the system when it does release because they just want to praise everything Sony does without even actually supporting them in general. So this is kind of crazy from this whole... So somebody gives a review and they get attacked. It's just nonsense. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. That's always just for watching, and peace.